Hello and welcome to Beyond Chatbots, a podcast where we'll be exploring some of the biggest challenges modern businesses face and how AI powered solutions are transforming the way customers interact with them. So, today, our focus is on customer support. As for many businesses, supporting existing customers is as challenging as acquiring new ones. Think about it: response delays, lack of personalization, inconsistent information can frustrate even the most loyal customers. So, can AI be the game changer we need? Joining us today is our CTO at EMLY Labs. He'll share his insights on how AI can streamline customer support, boost responsiveness, and help deliver a personalized experience at scale. And before we get started, this is our very first episode, and your support would mean a lot to us. So do join us on this journey. But hi, Umar. Great to have you here. How are you?
Pleasure. Excited.
Great. So, Umar, let's start with the first question that I have here is how can AI chatbots improve customer support?
Good. So I think the core of this is the bots help you automate a lot of things that are beyond capabilities of humans. So the first thing is instant responses. How is that possible? Because if it's a human, they have to consume the information from the person who's seeking support and then process it, then understand it, and then provide a response. This happens instantly when it's a bot. Similarly, the context of the problem, right? The bot can have a huge context of the data within the system. Humans struggle with managing a lot of context. So, in short, when bots are dealing with, they can capture a lot of context information and respond instantaneously. And they can also respond to different people, personalized in a personalized fashion, because humans, again, the brain switching between one context or another is a delayed process. So, all in all, this helps in providing better customer service.
All right. Thank you. So, a follow up question: what are some specific ways where AI chatbots can reduce the response time and enhance the issue resolution part?
So, it builds on the same thing. Uh, so, response time, we're talking about first, if you are talking to a human, right, before they consume the question, understand it, and then formulate a first response, right? It needs processing of information, knowledge, and connecting the dots. It takes some time for a human being. This for a bot, it's a machine, it's instant, right? They already have the data. Once the question comes in, it processes and it instantly able to answer. So immediately able to answer is a very key aspect of the customer support when it comes to bots. The second aspect is it has access to the user history, what user has done on the platform or product, right? What kind of purchases has made, what kind of requests the user has made, and also the whole knowledge base about the products, about the services. So, given this huge capability of processing the large context within a short period of time, it is able to assemble and formulate a good response instantly. So, solves correlating the dots. Humans can do better, but they take a lot of time. Bots can do almost equally better and take almost no time. It becomes very fast and quick to solve the complex issues that a user may face based on the data.
Yeah, AI is really, really fast. And what are the cost implications?
So, cost implications, there are two aspects to it. If you look at it, adding an AI bot capability on top of the existing system, so this is an added cost. But when you look at the scale, so if your support requests are growing tenfold, you're not going to increase the human workforce tenfold. The bot is going to take care of that tenfold increase. You may increase some human force, but bot can instantly scale to the problems here. So at a fraction of an added human cost, you can scale order of magnitude higher support requests, so which is much larger benefit as opposed to hiring a team and then selecting training and then maintaining them. So this scale gives you instant leverage of cost.
And what you were mentioning, you were talking about personalization with AI, right? So how do these AI agents personalize interactions with each individual customer?
So in the systems where a user authenticates themselves, right? You are logged into a system. We know that this is the user X. The bot has access to all the transaction history for this user. Now, when we have access to all the transaction history, right? Let me give an example. We talked on the phone about if a washing machine not working. The customer support representative will go and look up the ARP. In the meantime, he will ask you questions like, which model have you purchased? When was it purchased? Is it under warranty? So sometimes the system provides these answers, but the human is still asking you these questions while he's looking up the information. So, and then connecting the dots. Whereas this bot instantly has access to everything because it's digitally connected. It has access to that information. It knows what the transaction history is, what model was purchased, when it was purchased, whether it's in the warranty or not. It can instantly answer. So that gives you personalized answer at a very high speed. Right? So and a satisfactory answer. And at the same time, the user is not bored with questions that user knows that the system should know. It's a lot of I think I've personally gone through a lot of frustrating conversations on support having to repeat the things, so this does not happen with the bot.
And we can talk day in and day out about the advantages that AI can bring to businesses. But what are some of its limitations that hinder the full-fledged use of these AI agents?
So I think the only big impediment to using agents is lack of data. So if you don't have a knowledge base that tackles these questions, if your support agents are talking out of their experience and it's coming from their brain, right? They memorize responses or things like that, you can't do anything. Right? If there's a knowledge base and these conversations are recorded in a digital form, which we can feed the bot and train, then only we can make use of the agents. So the biggest challenge is data. You have to ensure that you have correct data in correct format and in correct complete to what you are supporting, right? The knowledge is complete, then only can you adopt it.
And are there any challenges pertaining to these AI agents understanding customer queries effectively and accurately?
So I think it used to be historically there were things where the bots were not able to understand that it was a different system. But with modern LLM technology, the AI technology has advanced. It's far accurately able to understand the request and able to get to the answer. So that challenge is no longer there. I think almost 99% we have as good as him.
So, how do chatbots handle sensitive or complex customer issue that require human intervention?
So there are systems where we cannot be 100% reliant on the AI engine, right? So we have systems, we call it human in the loop system,
Right.
where AI will provide recommendation and only after the human approves the transaction is complete. So these are places where the impact is very high, like risk of wrong decision is very high, right? For example, selection of a treatment. You can't automate an agent and select a treatment by the bot. So a doctor will approve, right? So we show it to the doctor, recommend the solution. If the doctor approves, then only it's presented to the user. That's what we call a human in the loop system. So it's a hybrid system.
There is a lot of hype around generative AI agents, and throughout geographies, there are industries who are trying to find a proper use case where they can utilize them. What would be your advice? How should businesses look at integrating AI into their workflows?
So my advice would be to start small with the right. You already have a web presence, right? You have a website or a publicly accessible page, right, while your information is available, you can engage with the users who come to the page via a public bot, right? Whatever knowledge is there can be provided to the bot, train it, and then users can find answers instantly based on that knowledge. So this doesn't require much effort. This is very simple to adopt and doesn't require any new data. So once you are done with the first step, right, then you can look at advanced integrations like integrations with your existing data repositories, knowledge bases, solving more use cases, right, allowing users to log in and do things that the logged in users, authenticated users can do. That would be the next step, right? Yeah. So you have to go about it in a step-by-step fashion, right? And you can't start at the top, right? Right. Work it up.
So, Umar, how do you see AI chatbots evolving in the near future uh, for modern businesses?
So I think the future looks very exciting in the sense that uh, at this time we're looking at bots as a reaction, right? So we ask something and a bot responds to gives us answers, gives us queries. But what we will be looking at in the future, it will carry out tasks on behalf of the user autonomously. So this is what we call agentic AI or agentic flow. So consider the thing, right? A user will ask, I'm looking for a vacation, right? And it should coincide with my kids' school holidays. And details like I'm looking for a tropical, right, destination. So, and things like I'm looking for a budget of X amount of rupees. Right? So these constraints will be taken by the bot and then build a package around all the constraints and take the decisions autonomously. The package will be crafted, booked, and made available to the user within the required time. This kind of automation will happen.
Okay, so will it also be like something, if I want to buy a car, let's say, for example, now I ask the AI agent to buy this X car with the Y model from this particular location and deliver it to my house. Will it be able to execute that?
Why not? I think that's also feasible, right? Although there are a lot of regulations and documentation issues related to purchase of a vehicle, but consider if you have authenticated a user and your identity is digitally available online and your accounts are linked online, the bot can very well identify the source where you get the best deal for the car and source it for you and get the delivery organized by providing all the required documentation.
That's interesting. I'll be looking forward for that time. But thank you so much for taking our time today, Omar, for this podcast. I'm sure it would have been very insightful for the viewers, and it was for me, like it was for me. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Looking forward to the feedback.
Yes.